Hey folks, how's it going? I have something very special here. It's been a long day doing carpentry upstairs, making indoors, and I'm a little bit late to this. I wanted to get this dinner set up earlier, but you know, things just get in the way. And yeah, we're in a rush now to get some food on the table before it gets dark, because we still don't have electricity. So what I'm going to do is one of the famous fin dishes. If you know what fin is, it was one of the things that I think it was my mum and my dad coined it way back, maybe a few months ago. And it's, well, the polite way of saying it is feck it in the oven. There's a couple of other ways of saying it, but what that basically is throw everything into one pot, throw it in the oven, come back an hour later, have a wonderful meal. So that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. Like, look at this. Look at this. Sun lighting up the whole table. This is such a wonderful space to cook in. If you could be decadent and you want a big kitchen and a big living room, thoroughly suggest combining the two of them. It's wonderful. Anyway, getting back to what we're here for. Yeah, so it's getting late, sun setting. We're just going to feck it in a pot and throw it in the oven. The oven's heating away there. What I got here is a lovely gift from my parents of 3 big donkey sea bream. We have a request from Maeve. She knows we like fish and she wanted us to see what our go-to whole fish recipe was. So this is what we do. When we are in a rush and we want to get things done quick, we just chuck it all in here. It's really simple. I'm going to use our own potatoes. I'm going to use a mix of the purples, and I think these are Duke of York. I'm not sure. I'll ask Claire. 2 of our potatoes. I'm going to use a couple of bowls of cherry tomatoes. It's a great way to use up the tomatoes. The last couple of ones of, I think we have some shallots left from the garden. And yeah, the fish was a present, but other than that, most of it's from the garden. So there ain't really much to this. I'm going to give the potatoes a little wash, just to knock a little bit of the dirt off. We don't want to go too crazy. Don't want to take all that goodness in the skin away. Damn it! I knew that didn't look the way washed. No bueno. There's some scarring on these potatoes. They've been in the ground a long time. So scarring just doesn't taste nice, so I'm just going to take that off. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil down here. I'm going to whip out the good stuff. Look at, can you see this? Olive oil shelf. What I am going to go for is this citrus olive oil. That is going to go wonderfully with the fish. I'm just going to get a little bit of the party started down the bottom. I'm going to put more olive oil in a little bit, so we want to slice it thinly, because you want this to cook quickly. If you slice it too thick, you're going to get some hard parts of potato. And we just want to lay that out single file, don't fold it over. Some people have asked that I include recipes. Like, I don't really have recipes. A lot of what I cook with, I just wing it, really. I had books in the past. I had this really good fish book when I started spearfishing, and I would just, you know, try almost every recipe in there. And over time, it was things that I liked and things that I didn't like, and I just maybe mixed and matched, and I did stuff myself. And I just took this recipe as what I will kind of do as a go-to for bass. If you like sea bass, as some people call it, I don't know why. There's no such thing as a freshwater bass, so in my mind, the bass is a bass. But if you like bass, this is a very good recipe for it. So sometimes if you catch a big bass and you want to show it off at a like dinner party or something like that, then this is a very good way to present it. It's also good for a dinner party because you're not really faffing around at the cooker. I like to, when I have friends over, to just bang something in the oven, sit down, have a few drinks, and then just throw the plate up on the table when you're done. This is one of the reasons I made my kitchen like this. In the last house, when people would come and visit, I was at the cooker like this, and they were all sat down chatting and drinking, and I didn't like that. I like to entertain, and I like to chat to people and see people when they're in here. So it's a very well thought through kitchen because we had years to think about it. So we're still aiming for one layer of potatoes, but we're possibly getting a little bit of coverage. So I'm gonna throw another little bit of olive oil just to make sure that they're not potatoes on top of potatoes with no oil. I'm gonna finish off with the last of the white potatoes. Right, next. Now, doesn't that look good for an Irish person? Potatoes, woo! Party central. So, what you want to have for these, really, you don't want, you know the way lemon goes good with fish because it's really like sour and it's sharp taste. You want tomatoes that have a sharp taste. So, these little black cherries are the most amazing tomatoes we have ever tasted. They don't taste like tomatoes. They resemble tomatoes, but they're like an explosion of a sweety tartness. They're just, never had it like this in my life before. They are amazing. So, perfect with fish. These also, I can't remember what these are called, but these are just proper sweet cherry tomatoes, fresh as you can get, and they taste it, and they're gonna go brilliantly. Another cherry tomato. So cherry tomatoes, for some reason, they're shorter, they don't grow as long, much shorter lifespan, and therefore they're a lot sweeter and a lot tartar, kind of a sweet and sour, I guess. So we just want to horse in as many as you can stomach. It's going to break down into a very gentle kind of a tomato sauce coating on the potatoes. I want the green ones. Get a few more. Still getting loads of tomatoes in the greenhouse, even though you can noticeably tell that it looks like Claire's picking she's picking green ones. What is that? It's like the Irish summer probably never really got going. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slice up this fella. These are the ones, they're like yellow San Marzano. They're great for a sauce, but there's not enough flavor to go in here, to be honest. We keep them for sauce. And then this is like just a regular salad tomato. Just tastes gorgeous. It's possibly not as sweet, not as sour as the little cherries. Fine. Right, let's get some onions. That's a whole lot of garlic. Chuck it all in. Sure, you only live once. Ooh, yeah, you moldy garlic. Ain't no one got time for that. You only live once, and if you're not going out on a date, chuck it in. Oh, I love garlic. Just roughly chop them. I mean, still big chunks. It's just going to break down into a lovely sweet garlicky flavor. Pain when you're the only one in the house that sharpens. Everyone in the house just marvels at how things stay sharp for so long. Where realistically, I come to them every day, find they're blunt and sharpen them. So, we're not going to have a sauce. The actual tomatoes are going to break down to a bit of a sauce. So we're going to keep them kind of half cut, like this. And they are going to, I won't say caramelize, but they won't be that far off caramelizing. We love doing these one pot cooks. The only thing with them is just put in whatever you like. If you like green beans, put them in. For us, the potatoes and the tomatoes are really the stars, so I could add green beans, I could add mange too, Some broccoli or asparagus, sometimes nice in this. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna give a healthy amount of the citrus olive oil. Yeah, buddy. I am going to use my all-purpose seasoning. This is quite a nice one. It's a smoky pepper, but it's got salt, it's got pepper, it's got some cumin, rosemary, parsley. It's got lots of things. Right. On top of that, I'm gonna add some shawarma, just for a little bit of a kick. I was actually looking for some Cajun, but maybe a little bit of thyme. Right. Almost there now, almost there. So we got a average size lemon. Could possibly do with a few of these, but we're gonna go with one. We're gonna go with one because I used up quite a lot last night. And all we're gonna do, we're gonna shove 2 of them in the belly. I am going to put a few scores in it. This just allows the heat to get in and just cook it evenly. Okay, so here is our first fish. Same drill, put a few scores on the side. We're kind of half celebrating today because we had a big achievement getting those doors upstairs. This is quite indulgent. Normally we just cook up one of these and we'd make it stretch. Bream is a beautiful fish. I would love to catch it in Ireland. The odd time you might see it, but it's not that common. It tastes quite like bass, which I love. It's on my bucket list of fish to catch and to shoot. Now, can you guess what we're gonna do next? Look at this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Olive oil, so good for you. Try and get, I think about 5 or 6 tablespoons of it into your body a day. Now I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt on top of this because this sea salt won't make the potatoes or the onions, won't make it any more salty, but what it's going to do is it's going to stick to the skin and it's going to really crackle it up, make it crispy, and you're going to pull the skin off probably, so it's not going to be very salty, but you got to watch it, make sure it doesn't go down the sides. It's already seasoned well. Now if you want, you can bang some tin foil over it. You can take it back out in 20 minutes, take tin foil off, you can add some water. Actually, some water might be nice. Something to... I'll just put a little bit. This is apple cordial. A little bit in. Nice. I think we're good to go. Oven's at 180, I'm gonna bang it in. I'm gonna have a quick tidy up, gonna have a quick shower, come back out. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be dark again, but hey ho, nothing we can do about that. Chuck this on for an hour, get in my belly. All right, I'll try and find some lights as well so you can see this later. See you soon. Okay folks, this is gonna be really quick. We're like totally out of lights. I have my phone, I have a down light, I have this weird light. Actually, I'll show you. We have some lights. Why is this one not on? We have some lights on, battery lights underneath the counter. We have our lovely fishing light going on down there. And we have a spotlight and we have the phone. All for you wonderful people to show you the joys of our whole cooked fish. So let's pop it out and see what's cooking, baby. I hope this is good or very anticlimactic. Woo! Have a goosey gander, these bad boys. How does that look, Claire?
Oh, wow.
Do you have anything to go in the oven, no? You didn't cook us up a little dessert, did you?
No.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but look at that. Oh my god. Out of 10, Claire. Presentation. Shame about the light, because this looks way better than the GoPro's capture. Look at that. I was gonna eat from here, but I have to serve this up. I have to show what it looks like. Alright, so let me get a plate. I do. I just think, ooh, that's gonna be hot, isn't it? Sure is, Rob. Right. Oh my god, guys. Can you hear this? Super crispy skin. It's an hour. You could have done it in 45 minutes, but I don't know, I was having a shower, so I gave it an hour. Alright. Oh, so juicy. So let me show you what we got down here. Potatoes, onions, loads of tomatoes. Let's get some of the purple feckers. Look at that, come on. We're very indulgent, guys. We're having one of these each tonight. You don't want to have a whole one? Oh my god. Look at this. My mouth literally watering. Look at that. Where are you, Claire? Just break the skin, peel it back. Now, Claire, look, even the bones come off on it. Claire does like a nice bit of crispy skin. Rooney and the cats do love a nice bit of fish head. Like, look at that, guys. Oh, the meat just falls off the bone, Claire. Sorry. Oh my god!
Wow.
That is amazing! Holy Jesus!
What did you just put the juice, it's just the juice off the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Really good. Gosh. It's so long since I had fish like this. As in just shove it in the oven.
Oh my god, the Bream, it just tastes like, do you remember I put in some liquid? I put in my cordial, like my apple cordial.
What?
Yeah, I put in apple cordial. I had no wine or anything. But that just steams the fish from underneath. I put the salt on top that made the skin super crispy. You can have your own if you want. Do you want me to just give you a plate? Yeah, stay away from mine, Claire.
No, I'll have mine in a minute. Looks amazing.
Try it from
amazing though. I'll just try a small bit of your fish.
Now, the fish is divine, Claire.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like bass. These are probably really hot. These are probably gonna explode in my mouth.
Oh, they're very tasty, aren't they?
They are brilliant, yeah.
Super tasty. Thanks, Maeve.
So the really cool thing
everybody.
about doing potatoes like this is if you go down to the bottom, you get a really kind of almost a mashed potato, full of all the juice, bits of tomato, onion, lemon. It's gorgeous. And then if you go to the very top, you get like a real crispy potato, almost like a chip, you know? Alright, this was definitely crispy, this one here. That's just like all the different types of spud. Oh, for an Irish person, heaven. Now, the red onion, like a white onion will really caramelize in this dish. It might even get a little bit of char down the bottom, but a red onion just goes so sweet, and then with the sweetness from the tomatoes. Oh my god.
Very, very good.
Every now and then there's a little kick of that shawarma spice.
What's a oh no, it's not a lemon.
It's not a lemon.
I thought it was a lemon. Is there lemon in it?
Yeah, a little bit. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Take out the lemon. I was going to put that limoncello in.
Oh yeah.
Now the skin is absolutely fine if you want to eat that. It's perfect. Or not. This is actually
I love
good.
crispy skin.
There's just maybe one or two bones that they do come out with the skin, but you have to wash that. And then, when it's cooked well, you could actually do this if you're serving someone that didn't like the look. You can just pull the bones like that, You can see there's a little bit of meat on it. You can literally, it just falls off. Cooking a fish whole, and you don't have to fillet it, which is, it's very fiddly, isn't it? Filleting fish, Claire. It's nice to just whack in the whole fish like this.
It nearly is easier to do this, yeah.
And then look.
And they stay so much juicier, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Tastier.
Oh my god.
I'm in my pajamas. This is lovely. It's like 9 o'clock at night.
I know, I just...
So,
I've lost all interest in talking to my pals on YouTube. I'm starving.
Oh, yeah, okay. Like, I need to get a plate.
We didn't even have lunch yet.
No.
Because we kind of spent the day eating scones. That's got my name on it, cup of tea later. Can life get any better than this?
Where are you going to put the scone?
My belly.
Anyway, yes, keep the recipes coming. We love it.
Yeah.
We love the challenge of it, and it's like, what are we going to do?
It's almost like getting a takeaway, you know, sometimes...
A bit of planning goes into it.
Sometimes it comes to the weekend, you're like, what takeaway will I get? Well, for us, we come to the end of the week, we come to the Thursday night, and we go through YouTube comments. It's like, what are we cooking tonight? Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, this is good.
So thanks, guys. Keep it coming. They're delicious.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to run off and get a plate and stuff my face with fish. So I'll see you later.
Thanks for everything. All the comments, the support, the Patreon, the super thanks, the community membership. Thanks for just turning up and watching, and thanks for being awesome. We hope you get a kick out of this, and we'll continue to make it for you. So, Gurv Mila Mahakat.
Slán go fóill.